Right before I went into office, Senator Alexander said, you know, being governor is maybe the greatest honor there can be, unless you happen to be the governor of Tennessee, and then it really is the greatest honor. And the 4.5 years that I've gotten to do this job, I have seen that that really is true. I have sort of a unique perspective right now. I'm the chairman of the Republican Governors Association, so I'm talking to governors in states all over and people who want to be governors in their state. And I realize what a special place this is. You've heard a little bit of it tonight when we have one senator who's literally carrying the heavy weight for us to make sure that the Iran deal works out right. Another senator who's leading the effort to make certain that we make education decisions where we want to, at local government and the state government. We have a state legislature and an administration that, since you have elected us, we've done the following. We've actually cut taxes, but we're about 2.5 times as much in our savings accounts when we came in. We have the lowest debt per person of any of the 50 states. We have a budget that keeps getting better. Some people like to talk about small government. In Tennessee, we actually are making ours smaller. We're literally a smaller state government than we were when we came in 4.5 years ago. We're recruiting businesses. There's 275,000 net new jobs, private sector jobs in Tennessee since we came in 4.5 years ago. And the unemployment rate is the lowest it's been the last 7 years, and it's going to keep going down. How do I know that? Because we're making the big steps to prepare our workforce. Tennessee is now the fastest improving state in the country when it comes to education results. We're the only state in the country where every high school senior is guaranteed 2 years of community college, and every adult period is guaranteed free technical school so that they can prepare for the career of their choice. It is a great honor to do this, and Chrissy and I thank you for the privilege of doing it every day. You know, Governor Bush agreed to join us tonight, and I think he'll tell you he is thinking about considering the possibility of running for president. I'll let him put that in his own words so that we make sure we get it right. But I will say this, the process of running for president is a little bit like running a marathon, with the only difference being along the 26.2-mile route, people can throw stuff at you the whole way. And so when you look at the process, you realize it's one that can easily turn you inside out, unless you have the power of your own convictions and you know why you want to do that. And you also, during that process, it will be interesting to watch because people will make the election about so many different things. But it should be about what have you actually done that shows that you're qualified to be president. Governor Bush literally was one of the best governors that I can say of the last 2 decades. It's hard for me to go back further than that. But you can look at his record. Look at what he did with the state budget in terms of really producing a conservative budget for 8 years in a row. You can look at the job growth that happened in Florida that became sort of the envy of everybody during that time period. And finally, they can say, well, they're one of the few states, a lot of states talk about, but they're one of the few states where the educational results really did drastically improve, providing a better future for the citizens of Florida. Governor Bush is someone that I've gotten to know over the last several years, and I've obviously been impressed with his record, but I'm even more impressed with who he is as a person, who he is as a husband and a father, and as a member of his community. Please help me by giving a warm Tennessee welcome to Governor Jeb Bush.